Fremont High School beat Lone Peak to book a ticket to the semifinals for Utah High School women's soccer. Karani Namunyu witnessed the game and tells us how it went down.
The game kicked off at 4 p.m. at Lone Peak High School's newly renovated field. At the end of the first half, Fremont High School was leading with 2-1, with both teams continuing to create more chances for their teams. It was number 19 Peyton Ivins of Fremont who opened up the scoring, followed by her teammate Brooklyn Robinson. Leslie Fox pulled back one for Lone Peak High School.
Lone Peak Knights.
Coach Chantel Jolie of Lone Peak women's soccer team says players made a few mistakes at the beginning of the game, which resulted in fast, quick goals against her side.
I think it was early, just beginning of the game there with the nerves. Those I think first 10 minutes they were just getting to balls quicker than we were, and that's eventually what led to their goals. Was they found a way to get on the ends, and we didn't find a way to get on the end of our finishes, and obviously found an equalizer. Wanted the ball. They went to the ball. We didn't. We stayed.
Coach Jolie adds that they look forward to come back strong next season because most of the players will still be around.
Is it possible to lose 3 state championships in a row? Yes, that's my story. So I played at Lone Peak when I was a sophomore, a junior, and a senior. My freshman year I was at another school. But those 3 years, we went to the finals, all 3. My sophomore year, we played Brighton and lost. My junior year, we played Alta and lost. And then my senior year again, we played Alta and unfortunately lost again. Because it's rare in its own just to make it to the finals, let alone to make it 3 times. So we ended up finishing second in region, which, was okay. It was better than previous year, but it was hard for us to accept that when we felt like we were good enough to be region champs. So that leads us to the playoffs. We have home field advantage, first 2 rounds. We played Copper Hills, won again. We played in preseason 5-0. Second round, we faced Northridge at home, ended up 1-0. And then the big game of the semis was against Syracuse at Juan Diego. And we were actually considered the underdog against Syracuse. They had played in the finals last year against AF and lost. And they were returning all these girls. They had the leading goal scorer in the state, as well as I think the least amount of goals against them as well. So we knew it was going to be tough, and we were definitely considered the underdog. But regardless, my girls showed up. My back line continued the shutout trend, and we won 1-0. And that took us to the finals at Rio Tinto against Layton, which a little bit was kind of a revenge game from last season. And we ended up obviously coming out and winning that one 1-0 as well, which continued our no goals against streak in the playoffs, which was pretty special and pretty rare to see. So just the idea that we were disappointed we didn't get the region title. A lot of the girls kind of thought, our goals are out of reach now. But I told the girls, despite no region title, despite our seeding, despite being the underdog, and AF seen as the favorite, Syracuse is the favorite over us. It's the idea that you never say never.
Winning is simply a mindset. A mindset, however, that is only developed by outstanding individuals. It's not about talent, it's about effort. Effort will get you the win when the talent is having a rest day. Effort will drive you home when everyone expects you to give up. Effort will drag you from the canvas when you have been knocked out by life. Winning is not some special reward only reserved for the lucky among us. If you ask all the failures, they will tell you it is luck, but it's not. Winning is a reward you receive when you have put in the hard work, when no one is watching. Winning is for champion attitudes and champion hearts. If you throw me to the wolves, know that I will return leading the pack. It only takes one moment to decide you are going to be a winner. One moment is all it takes. It only takes one moment to make a decision. One moment to say no, to say never again. Never again will I settle. Never again will I accept anything but first place. One moment to be strong. One moment to separate myself from the rest. Win at all cost. Winning is simply a mindset. A mindset, however, that is only developed by outstanding individuals. Are you outstanding? Outwork your competition. If you outwork your opponent day in and day out, you will beat him come game day. There is no question. But you have to have commitment and discipline to be better day in and day out, always giving more than your opponent. One more rep, one more set, one more mile. That is what it takes to get the edge. Winning is what happens when deep down inside you got tired of losing. Winning is what happens when your desire to win is greater than your fear of failure. Winning is what happens when your why is bigger than your opponent's why. When your hunger is greater, when your soul says, no, it won't take second anymore. No longer will I settle. I deserve first. First is mine, and I will take what is mine. Win at all costs. Sometimes it's gonna hurt. Sometimes it might even seem impossible. But remember, it's only impossible if you give up. If you stay in the game, hang in there, give yourself a shot. It is possible. Make sure your opponent knows you are ready for war. Look him in the eyes and make sure he knows he won't stop you. Look him in the eyes and you will see his fear, because he knows he's not ready for you. Not today. This is your time. Refuse to give up. Never settle and win at all costs.